What's going on, people? Not for the radio. So we got another big interview, special guest.
Yeah.
Another legend. So make sure you subscribe. We're putting in the work. Make sure you subscribe. All right. So it's finally here. The man himself in the building, in the flesh, the legendary D-Double.
Well, go on, man. Well, go on.
How you doing?
What you saying, man? No problem.
Everything good?
Yeah, man. Everything's good, bro.
It's a pleasure to see you. You're not really an easy man to just bump into sometimes. So it's definitely great to have you in our presence. Obviously, the album's coming out 31st of August.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, Jackuum. Long time coming, man. Yeah, it's been a long process, a little long journey, but it's something that should have happened a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just glad that I'm here now, and yeah, I'm feeling stronger than ever.
Why didn't it happen? That's one of the things I've been curious about for a long time. Someone with a following like yours.
Yeah.
You are referred to as a legend. Why not drop an album sooner than this?
Basically, it's a long story, but it's like I was just in situations where when I first started, I was by myself, and I used to do sets on radio by myself for like 2-hour sets by myself, easy. And then when I met up with Nasty Crew and I was in a group situation, I found it a bit more fun. So I found it fun being in a group situation, which kind of took the situation away from me personally. So then my energy was kind of like on a, like needing to be a part of something instead of thinking about myself.
So how was it for you then? Because obviously you was a Nasty Crew for a few years. So what was it like for you when the crew was like no longer a crew again?
Boy, I was cool, man. I was cool. I was just because I still had all the connections we'd made. You know what I mean? Still knew everyone from every radio station. So it's just about kind of more finding another DJ. Do you get me? That I could get. You know what I mean? Or if I could find a DJ that was already on the station, I would just go up on his set then. There's never a thing where I was lost in the mist or nothing like that. Do you know what I mean?
Do you feel Nasty Crew get enough props for being like a foundation crew? Like, in your opinion?
I think we do, but I think it's just for a certain generation. You know what I mean? I feel like the days of lapping onto something you done back in the day are over. You need to be on this thing now so the kids can quickly forget about you. So I feel like you need to be a certain person to appreciate that.
How did you get into Nasty Crew in the first place? How did that actually happen?
What's the initiation for a crew like that?
I was in a crew called 187, which was me, Jammer, Hyper, a guy called Ebony J, and Leon B. And that was 187. And we was on a station called Flavor FM that was based in Canning Town at the bottom of Balaam Street. And then, we was on that station, Flavor FM, Pirate Radio. And I met Mac 10, Sharky, Armour, and Stormin.
R.I.P. Stormin.
So, R.I.P. Stormin, and I met them. And they happened to be on the set after us. So we done our set, and then they came on after. And we stayed for a little bit, and I was feeling a little vibe, you know what I mean? And they knew about me as well. And they was like, come up on the show one time. And then I went up on the show once, and it was sick. And from there, we kind of stayed in contact. And then the 187 situation ended. And Sharky kind of knew that it ended. And he was like, so what you want now, man? What you want now? You get me? said, and I was like, boy, man's not really in any situation like that. So I just thought, yeah, let's do it. So that's how it kind of come together.
Who was your favourite MC in Nasty Crew? I feel like a lot of people in Nasty Crew say you were their favourite MC, but who was your favourite? Because you had a pick of a bunch there. And everyone was slightly different and sick in their own way.
Yeah, no, everyone was super hard, man. It's kind of hard to say who's a personal, but I'd rather say my personal is the one I least hear. And I least hear Armour. And Armour was one of my personals. Monkey, for his bars, one of my personals. Like Kano for his bars as well, for them bars. Yeah, they're the ones that I least hear, and they're the ones that for me are now like the ones I want to hear. You know what I mean?
When did you first come up with it's me? Ooh, what happened? I want to know the day, or what, was it even the same day you come up with those?
You know what it is? It's not even a day, man. See, my personality is a bit mad. So I'm just like a bit mad. When I talk, I say different stuff. You get me? So that's how I come up with Bluko and pure different things. It's like...
Was you nervous to try out them lyrics though for the first time, or did you know, nah, this is a go, this style is a go?
Somehow I knew. It's just... When I used to do not even radio, go to my boy's yard and just do sets and just muck about, it's like, because it's not being recorded, I'm more practicing, I'm more coming up with stuff instead of trying to perform all perfect. I was kind of just feeling free. And that's how I come with these things. This is how these things come from, a bit of just like, I might have done it on accident. It's one of them ones. It's not a fault thing. It was just like, yeah, it's like, that's how I think of them. Yeah, it's me, or. You, all these things are just like the vibe. Like one day I just said it like, wow. It was one of them ones. Yeah, and then I just keep it, bruv. And then Bluko, I got that from one of Footsie's beats. Because the bass was just do. So I was just like, I just heard Bluko. So it initially means like gunshots. Do you know what I mean? That's where I got it from. But then it ended up being just like a black in the rave, like Bluko, or someone might just greet someone saying Bluko or something like that. Well, go on, Bluko, or it's just everything now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, most definitely. So obviously you was a part of this legendary crew. What do you think? Obviously you guys were super young. You're doing mad shows everywhere. Yeah. Like you said, you was kind of feeding off the energy of being part of something. Yeah. What do you think was the demise? Like, why, in your own opinion, why do you feel like Nasty Crew broke up inevitably?
I don't know, really, man. I don't know, man, because really and truly, we all want to work and we're all blessed now. Everything's it's just one of them things, man. I think it's one of them things groups go through.
Yeah.
When I look back at groups, no matter what genre you're in, somehow you get to a stage where it's an effort to be a group. It's not slick, Matt. It's not slick. It's not always slick. It's an effort. Then you realise people get into situations of having kids or whatever, or this guy's moved to Kent now. So when we all got to meet, it's all different. Sometimes it's not easy to keep it up.
Yeah.
And some people's energies are less than some other people's as well. And it shows, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure I heard Dizzy Rascal mention once that you're one of his favorite MCs of all time as well, and obviously that inevitably ended up when obviously you guys signed to Dirty Stank. You and Footsie. How was it at the time? So obviously Dizzy was obviously the biggest artist in the UK at the time. How was it signing to him at that point for you guys?
Yeah, it was interesting, man. You know what I mean? We was just really on radio, just doing our thing normal. And then it was one track that I done called D Double Signal. It's called Signal.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that's the track that made Cage, Dizzy's manager, call me, get in contact with me, and we lined up a meeting, and I went down and I met Cage, and and that's when it started. From that tune, that's when I met them, and they was really on doing something with me. And at the time, I was in Newham Generals. I made Newham Generals now.
Yeah, you Footsie and Monk stuff.
Yeah, me, Footsie and Monkey. So I was listening to them and I was taking it in. And then I said to them, I'm with a crew. Because this was my mind back then. My mind was needing to be like more. You understand? It wasn't thinking about me. So that was a situation I thought, nah, this is a part of me too. Like, so, yeah, so I told them about Footsie and Monkey. They didn't really know about Footsie. So I had to school them about Footsie. But when they heard Footsie's beats, they was all over them, like, yeah, sick, do you get me? So then we all kind of like joined the label at that time. And from there, we was on a journey.
All right, so you got your album about to drop. We just mentioned Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah.
He's got one of the best albums the UK's ever witnessed being released, Boy in the Corner.
Yeah.
What's your favourite grime album to date, would you say? The one that you've really enjoyed listening to? As your album's about to come out, what would you say, do you know what? That album there, Before Mine, is one of the hardest things you've heard.
Grime, yeah. That's a hard one, man. It's a hard one. That's a hard one, man.
Why is it a hard one?
You know what it is? Yeah, it's a hard one because I don't really listen to albums, bro. I don't really listen to albums. I have a problem. Like, I want to listen to them, but I don't. So it's like, I don't know if it's something to do with, like, I just want to put my album out. As I've got my album coming, I've been listening to albums more. Like, I listened to P Money and Little D's thing. I've listened to Jammers. Are You Dumb? He had one that came out. I've heard a few, and they're all hard. They're all hard. But to say the best one, like the best one, there isn't really an album I'm really banging out as the best one, as a pinnacle of a bench. Like, it's all good music. It's good music. Like, I love Skepta's album. I love Giggs' album. Sneak Bow's album's hard. They're all hard. But to say, yeah, this is the one, it's like, it's a bit hard, you know what I mean? Okay.
Do you know who I feel like gets super slept on from your era, especially rap-wise? I was a huge fan of Street Force. Is that what they were called?
G-Force.
G-Force. Right. Forgive me.
G-Force,
I was a big fan of G-Force. They were hard.
Yeah, they're coming back, man. They're coming back.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's my boy Triggs. He's got, it's coming out on my label still.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got some fire coming, man. Yeah, the man are back on it.
Because they was like also one of the first,
yeah. Trigs and Myth.
Yeah, Triggs and Myth. Yeah, they were super hard. So that's good to know.
Yeah, man, they're coming back. So yeah, they're gonna need your support, bro.
Yeah. I just realised what I did there. Bring it on.
They're gonna be
No,
watching.
they're super hard anyway.
One thing I don't like, and I find it uncomfortable seeing, is like when the older generation. Actually, let me not sway your opinion on this before I ask you the question. What do you think about the younger generation of grime? What's your opinion on it? Like,
Boy, man, I find it exciting, man, to watch them, man. I like it, man. I like it. I try to understand. And yeah, they're more closer to what's really going on. And so, yeah, man, they're hard.
So who's your favourite MC of all time then? You got to answer that.
What, in grime
Just
or-
one grime MC.
One grime.
Because a lot of grime MCs say you, so you got to pick someone. You can't be greedy, Dubs.
Wow.
You got to pick one
Big
person.
one, bro, man. They're
gotta
bare
commit, bro.
markers.
Please, man, you got to commit, man.
Bare markers.
We want commitment, man.
fair markers.
Bare markers, bro. That's a mad thing.
We know it's a tough.
I will give you two. We'll give you two.
Give me two, man.
But we'll take the first one you say as number one.
Deeper markers. This is mad. I feel like we need to pause this right
No,
now.
we can't, man.
Just give me some
It's
more
not
time.
authentic.
Get me. Wow.
No, we need
Right.
to know. I genuinely want to know that because a lot of grime MCs say you. So we have to hear from the man himself. Who else do you think is super sick? Like,
Super sick. Nah,
Skepta's publicly stated.
listen, man, you
Next to this
got to
one.
give me more than two.
who's
three,
your top
three.
three?
Nah,
Who's
top
your top
three,
three?
yeah.
We'll
Top
give you
three
top three.
selected.
Top three.
Three. Nah,
Yeah. Come on,
nah,
Dubs. Come on.
five.
Give us a top three.
Today.
Alright, cool. Today. Alright, I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna say Skepta, Dizzy. No, I need five.
No.
Give me five. Give me five, man.
No. All right, cool. I'll give you five.
Give me five. Skepta, Dizzy, Kano.
That's it. That's his top three. That's his top three. It's official. It's official. Straight out the horse's mouth. But we'll take the bonus two as well, though. We'll take it. We'll take the top five. But we wanted to know top three.
Alright, okay, but that weren't in order, my G. But there ain't an order. That's the thing.
There's no order.
Yeah.
You see you at the top, one order.
Alright, cool. What was the other two now? See, you messed up my rotation, man. What was the other two now, man? Bare man fumbling in my head right now. Grime, yeah? Yeah, it's got to be Dizzy. Wiley, definitely Wiley, yeah? And
One more.
one more.
Right now we've got Skepta, Dizzy, Wiley, Kano. That's a good top five.
It's a good top. It's a strong.
It's a strong top five. I don't think
Yeah,
people
five,
hate
yeah,
on you
five.
for that. No, we need one
Four.
more.
Four so far.
We need one more. This is important.
He's got the
This is
audience
from
for
you
the
as
last
well,
one.
you know. You can influence a lot of people's opinions, so you got to really think about the last one. I mean, I would.
Hard one. This is a hard one.
That's a good
Yeah,
top
you know
five.
what, yeah?
Go on, who's
Footsie, yeah? Gonna
There
have
we
to
go.
respect mine is all, yeah? That's all.
So there we go. That's a nice top five. I can't hate on that top five. That's a decent top
Can't
five.
hate on that.
So I think like it's important that people like yourself, yeah, like trailblazers, are their own boss. Like, and your album's coming out on your own label.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to us about running your own label and how you're finding it.
Boy, man, this has been the most enjoyable part of my career so far, man. It's let me know how much time I've wasted. So when I was telling you how I was thinking before, now I'm thinking about taking control. And now I'm actually getting what I need to be done. The care's there for me. And I've got the team and I'm ready. So yeah, and yeah, man, it's just being able to release what I want when I want, and just having the power to do what I want to do.
What's been your favourite moment so far in your career?
My favourite, I think it's gonna be coming up, man.
Oh, the whole come up.
Just now, I'm talking about my album Jackuum.
Oh, really?
This is like a pinnacle of a target for me from before. So, and it's been something people have been waiting for, but I've been in a world where I'm not realizing what I need to do. Like every day I don't make a song, I've missed out on something mad. That's the reals. Do you get me? So from I'm only coming with my first album now, what I would have done to this point would have been crazy.
The only thing that when I look at your history, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong, but obviously all the super sick grime MCs, the legendary ones, they've always had a bunch of clashes.
Yeah.
And you haven't, like, but I'm not talking about clashes on set or whatever the case may be, but documented, recorded ones. Have I missed anything?
Nah.
You haven't clashed anyone, have you, like on tune for tune sort of thing?
Not really. I mean, in the rave, a few little things, you get me?
Yeah.
But not really.
Who in a rave?
On a radio
Who in a rave
station.
has tried it with you?
Well, obviously Flirta D tried it, innit? Flirta D tried it still. But I think Wiley pushed him on though. Set him up, you get me? So, yeah, I had to do my thing and represent, you get me?
What year was that?
Boy,
Was it early days?
early days, like maybe 2000 and... I don't know, maybe 2001 maybe.
Because I remember when we was growing up and that Flirta D was, when he came around, he was kind of the first one kind of with a similar kind of style. But obviously Flirts is a bit more animated with his vocal delivery.
Yeah.
What did you feel like when he came around? Did you feel like this was it competition at a certain stage, or was it never really?
It's never been competition, man.
Yeah.
I don't look at people as competition. That's the difference between me and everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, competition and just that drive, you know, just the drive to, I'm a bit laid back. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm just cool. But a lot of people, it's a lot of competition out there. And I've realized it's a competitive thing.
Yeah.
But when I walk on stage and I see everyone, I'm just like, yes, everyone's there. I don't see someone walking on stage and I'm like, oh my God, he's here. What's gonna happen now? Now I need to step up. I don't think like that. We're gonna make the party live. When I do my combination and I come in after a man and I went in hard and I got a reload, I didn't do that to murk you. I murk. That's what I'm saying, bro. So I don't know, man. I'm just working. Everyone, I don't know, but I'm just.
Shit.
I didn't do that.
No, that's an amazing way to think, to be honest.
What do you enjoy watching clashes though? Do you enjoy watching them unfold and?
Yeah, I do enjoy watching clashing, man. I do.
What's been your favourite clash?
Yeah.
Boy, there's been some good clashes, man. Big H, P Money, Skepta, Devilman,
Cold.
Diesel, and one youth from up north. What's his name again? Oh, man. There's a few. What's that one as well? Socks versus... yeah, man. It's a few
Jordan the
clashes.
mics.
Everyone sleeps on Wiley versus The Movement. I thought that was cold.
Wiley versus The Movement.
Yeah, you don't
I
remember
never
that
saw
one?
that one.
Yeah, that was a mad clash.
What Wiley versus a couple man?
Yeah, Wretch
all
did
of them.
one, Gets did one,
Devlin
Scorcher did
a
one,
mad
Devlin
one.
did one.
Yeah, but he came
Bro,
back.
that was a sick clash.
Yeah, Wiley was doing a mad thing back in the day. He just seemed like he wanted to clash everyone. Man.
Yeah, no, of course.
On that note, though, so who is like the warlord when it comes to that? Who would you say? I know we've asked you to rank people throughout this interview, but in terms of the clashing number one, clashing pen, warlord, who would you say that's the guy that?
The warlord for clashing.
Everyone forgets Trim. He ain't taking
Oh
no
shit,
L's.
yeah. A lot of people want Trim on this show as well.
Was Trim taking an L in a clash? I don't know.
Trim, nah, man. I think, well, he clashed Storming.
Yeah, he did clash Stormin.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Stormin
Rest
again.
in peace.
But I think Trim took that.
Yeah.
I think Trim took that.
Okay.
Who you giving it to, man?
Which one? That clash?
No, the warlord.
Oh, the warlord.
Clashing.
Boy, man, that's a big one as well. It's like, it's a mad thing as well.
Wiley.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say Wiley because he's just had 38 wars. I don't know, bro. I'm just going to say him, bro. Yeah, Wiley's the warlord, don't he?
Yeah, no, 100%.
He's got the time to
People
put the
would
work
agree.
in.
Do you miss sets? Because like I was speaking to you earlier before when the cameras weren't around, I was saying to you, obviously when we were growing up, we was accustomed to a certain type of grime, you know, all the MCs, the good ones, the elite, coming together, doing a set, and it was just the maddest thing that you heard. I still think hearing that as a human is better than like a lot of things that you hear. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Do you think that we're ever gonna get a day like that where something's gonna come together and we're all gonna see something crazy happen?
Well, yeah, that's what needs to happen. And that's what makes it more special. That's how I want to do it. I don't enjoy doing sets. I don't want to, when I get calls to go on a set and there's going to be a few man there, I don't really like them calls. But when it's going to be special, this is what makes it special. That's more of a moment for me. I don't want to be going on random sets, doing sets. That's not what I want to do. I want to do special moments.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it's special for everyone involved because we don't do it all the time, and we're happy to do it at this moment too. That moment, not me calling them out of their yard for this. It's more, it's just natural chemistry.
Definitely, I agree. So you've been a part of building this music industry in the UK for at least 15 years.
Yeah.
You know, you're a legend in my books, and a legend in, I think, the majority of people's books. After this album, is there going to be more albums?
Yeah, 100%.
And how would you like to be remembered? Because, you know, you've been an integral part of this, and you've contributed so much in so many years, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah.
So how would you like to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as one of the best artists in the UK. And in terms of music, I don't want to be known for spitting on a set. I want to be known for the same thing any other big artist is being known for, just everything they've done, everything. You know what I mean? So for me, when it comes to albums and projects and solid stuff that people can take, I haven't given them enough. So if you wanted to show one of your friends from abroad DEE, you might have to just go on YouTube, type in a song, or type in this song, or type in that song. They can't really get anything for them to sit down, listen to this project and take me in. There ain't nothing there for them. So I want to leave this on the planet, me for real. Not just me on this track, me on that track, me on there. It's not, I want you to be able to enjoy me as a whole. And I feel like yeah, I've done too much, not thinking about myself. And the people want to hear me like it's the first time on this album because of that.
Definitely. We appreciate that. So who else can we look forward to seeing on the album? Is there any features or collaborations we should be looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, I got Littles from Section.
Yeah.
Section Boys.
Well, that's new. That's good.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
That's it. Getting someone from the new. We didn't see that.
Man.
Coming easily.
Littles is hard.
Yeah.
And I got AJ Tracy on there as well.
Yeah, super cold. Big up AJ.
And I got Wiley and Skepta on there. So that's the only features I've got.
Yeah. Well, they're not bad features.
Yeah.
Top quality that is, so, can't complain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's out on the 31st of August.
Yeah.
Available to stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely are looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What was Pow like them days?
Yeah.
Being on that track. I think that's a for some people, the first time that they heard you on that track. Do you know what I mean? Like you stood. Do you think you had the best? I know he keeps asking you to rank things. Do you think you had the best verse on that track? Would you say?
Boy, I definitely think I had one of the best verses.
Well, how does his verse go again?
Because you know what?
I had it for time.
And they with them on. With the lyric, man.
Yeah, that was hard.
So it's like, technically my bar's mad. Yeah. But forgetting all of that, when you're in the club and the tune's playing, crack your... See, there's certain things that's coming in, this mad weight.
Yeah.
So forget about all you... So when it's coming to the best part and all that, it's like, for the people, what you will say, and then what naturally happens in the rave when everyone's really contributing. Yeah. You might not even say that's going to be, but naturally you're going to get taken by some next stuff. So really, everything's murking on there. There's everything murks, but I think Napa, and even when Fuming comes in, he helps me to elevate. Yeah, and there's a lot of verses on there. Jamaica B, Demon as well. You know what I think? I was like, how? The last bit of the track, mad thing.
I feel like everybody sleeps on Lethal's bit though. I think, in my opinion, Lethal's bit is the coldest part of the song.
Which one?
Do you know
what?
why?
The pow?
Just
the chorus. Oh, obviously.
Because it's by far, not by far, forgive me. It is the strongest verse on there because it's the chorus.
It's not even a verse.
Because people are just used to it. Yeah, it's a chorus, but because it's the chorus, you're not... it's the maddest thing. But I proper like Thingy's verse as well. Armour's verse.
Armour's not...
Not Armour. Who's the one who went last? You got to go into a shooting.
Shoot it. That's the first one, but that got taken. Didn't that get taken off?
Who is that?
Okay, shoot it.
No, whose verse is that?
That was...
Come on, someone must know
I
that.
know that you as well.
That's the coldest verse.
Yeah, no,
You know,
why did that get taken off though?
he was hard.
Or is that a stupid question? Why did it get taken off?
No, he was one of Morfire's boys. He was one of Lethal's boys. Yeah, he was part of Morfire at them times.
Yeah, he was super cold.
He was cold. He was cold.
Super cold.
Yeah,
Your verse.
Do you miss those days though? Like, do you feel like those days people or your generation, was more charismatic, more original?
Well, look what you're saying. Look what you're saying. Look at the words you're using. So, this is why Jamaica is Jamaica and America is America. England is England, original. That's what we come from. We come from we got genres of music off of that. Yeah? When I go to Australia now, and then I meet someone that's doing a hip hop or something in Australia, and I tell them, let me hear your stuff. That's when it's sounding like American music now. That's when they're doing American music to the T, just like a Iggy Gonzalez or whatever. What her name is, when she does her thing, straight American, but that's not what you're supposed to be doing. So, but this is what happens when you go New Zealand or you go Germany or someone's doing it like if it's got to be an English thing, it's gonna be a hip hop thing, but it's gonna be American looking and sounding. You see what I'm saying? But here now we had our thing. Jamaica's got their thing, but right now it's like we're turning into what everyone else, what the other cities are turning into. The other cities really look up to us so much that they haven't got their own thing. The Swedish guy, he's doing it in Swedish, but it's all Americaned off. They haven't got their thing, their genres. So I come from originality, and now I can see that the inspiration of the new youngers is turning into the same things turning into over there, like the only way to get something. You know, like this is how they work. It's the only way for that Australian guy to sound hard. We have to fly there. You know what I'm saying? This is how some people, but really I want to hear an Australian track, New Zealand track, with the Australian accent. I love it when I hear the Birmingham accent. I love it when I hear up north. I want to hear the Scottish Don. Don't bring me the Scottish Don and he's sounding like he's from LA. Because I want to really hear what these men do on the roads. Like everyone's got their accent doing their thing. No one's turning into Jamaicans or no one's turning into certain things. They just do. So I represent what it really is. I am Jamaican. My mum and my dad, all my family, straight from there, born there. So it's like I'm stemming off of what is home. Home is what took me. When I turned on the radio and I heard man from my ends, you get me? All my elders and that, they were spitting in American accent, bro. All my English elders, bro. All the yard man I knew that was born in England, but they just thought they had no choice but to spit in yard accent, sounding like they're fresh from yard. And then, all right, mate. And then they're doing all that after. So what we done as youngers, we was like, forget all of that. We're gonna start our thing. And now, speaking in our accent, fam, whatever word you want to use, is the lick. Yeah? But when I do it for real. I don't do it on a mixing thing. I just speak how it is. See what I'm saying? So, original, I've got no choice to be original. I've already grew up in R&B, hip-hop, all the music you can think of. All of that stuff is installed in me. But when it comes out, it's different, but it's still that. And that's what them man do in Jamaica. They listen to music all over the world. But when Vibes Cartel does his thing, it's his thing. Marking. So that's it. I'm just like him. So
Wiley came out recently and addressed the statements like in print and couple journalists and all that, saying Grime's dead. I think we've heard that before, but it's recently come out. Wiley addressed it on his Instagram and stuff and gave his explanation. I don't know if you saw that, but how do you react to that statement?
Well, I don't know about that statement. I've never heard that statement. I keep seeing people say it, but I can only see it coming from the artist, but I've never heard anyone else say that word apart from artists. Like, I've never looked online, saw pure people saying, yeah, man, forget that. Like, I've just heard guys just saying, yeah, it's dead. And I'm thinking, why is he saying that? You're saying it for you. You're dead. What's going on? I need to work out what's happening because I don't know about all that. I don't know about that. This is what I'm saying. I'm not watching nothing. I'm me. Like someone else that's doing their music. They're not even involved in a genre. They're doing them. They're putting their fire into the pocket, bro. And they're trying to do their thing their way, innit? That's me, innit? I don't know about that, like, nothing. I'm not joined into your circle or that circle. Or to separate from that, because whatever you're saying, it's nothing to do with me. That's my mentality. See what I'm saying? Because, that's the rules. So it will be for certain man. And rap's dead, but that's for certain man. When they're doing their thing. It's dead for them. If whether you want to go and promote it and start saying it and all of that must be you. But guys are living nice. So yeah, I don't really like when I see it, when I see that, because I'm UK anyway, so that's what it is. Boom.
Okay. All right then. So the album's coming out.
Yeah.
Posty, he's produced one track on there, isn't it? 9.
Yeah, Footy's on there.
Who else has produced on the album?
I got Swindle production on there. Got 2 tracks with Swindle. Got 2 tracks with Swift the Beats.
Cool.
I got 2 tracks with Spiral. I got track with Rude Kid. Got a track with Savak.
All right then.
Got a track with Greatness Jones. And I got a track with Diamonds, my in-house producer that I got on my label, Markin. He's the one that made the beat for the Jackuum freestyle. He made the beat for How I Like It. He made the beat for Better Than the Rest with Wiley. Yeah, Diamonds. It's coming. He's got some tunes on the album. Hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's good that you got your label and stuff. Like creative control and that. You can bring who you want to bring through, who you think's worthy of having a platform and stuff. And you're doing it with your cousin, right? Are you doing it with your cousin? Yeah. So I'm seeing a trend now, people working with their family and friends, like in terms of management, running labels and all of that. Would you say that's the way to go now? Like rather than signing with a big management company? And
you know what it is? It's the only way to really get the nurture, the love that's needed, the care, you know? Because I've realized if with other people, it's not really, it's separate to them. You know, when it's separate, when it's family, it's not separate. It's like working when you're sleeping. It's like you just wake up and he'll just be doing stuff without me even knowing. It's just, he's me. I'm him. If I'm live, he's live. It's more about the concentration. And I've realized the concentration can go missing when certain things come around. There's nothing that can come around that's gonna make family situations funny, you know what I mean? And I've been in too many situations with managers where it's like, when they're ready, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't want to be rolling like that. Right now, I'm getting calls when I'm not ready. That's how I like it. It's the opposite now. Wake up, 2 missed calls from my cousin. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's good, you know. It's good, you know. Positive. Give me the up. Yeah. I'm happy for him because now he's talking to this guy. Yeah, keep that one. Keep it. But when he keeps it, it's like he's got my best interest. It's not for him to go and run away over there with him now. See what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, it's more concentrated, man. It's like the relationship is lifelong as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just mad. It's just making more mad sense.
why are you so like calm, laid back and relaxed? Like, what's the secret? Especially like in this industry, you see a lot of people are tense.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Or on a hype and all of that. Like, why are you like that? I know that sounds like a mad question.
I just believe that I believe in energy, you know? And some people try to play with the energy and and try to attract and I'm just cool, man. I'm just too cool, but I believe in myself musically, and I try to rely on me and my work, and I work hard, and every time I got to write a verse, I always put my all into it, and I always work hard, and I just rely on that, and my personality gives me just an extra edge because it's real. I got a real personality, so when I'm online or if you see me doing an interview, sometimes it's extra. So it kind of helps, you know what I mean? But really, I'm too laid back. But yeah, I'm just relying on true words, true people, faith, me, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm calm. I don't mob. I don't get on the phone and try and mob. And if I'm not there, then I'm not there. But that's not gonna mean that I'm not gonna win. You see what I'm saying? So I just analyze everyone else and see what everyone else is like. You know what I'm saying? I can walk into a room with bare new artists and I don't know no one's face. When I walk in there, certain man will say hello, certain man won't. But I will know that everyone knows who I am. If someone walked into a room and I knew who they was and they looked at me, I would bless them up. You see what I'm saying? But for me, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing, man. I don't care about anyone's success. This is what was making certain clashes happen in the first place. It's like certain man will be doing well and then all of a sudden a man's sending for them. And I'm like, why are you sending for him? Let him do his thing. And it's like people are sending to get in or sending or they need some sort of platform to be on. We can't just do music. You know what I mean? And all I've wanted to do is music and get my album out there. And I've had to monster radio, monster raves, monster anything that I can do until this opportunity comes where I can just relax more. I don't have to perform. I've already performed. I don't want to be known for performing. I want to be known for music. So that will kind of put me in the position to where I'll feel more free to do what I want to do. I might be doing more sets because my album's out. If without an album, doing more sets means I'm going down. That's my main thing. So I don't want to be doing all these little things. I want to have my headline night, tour. Yeah, I mean, you might even see me DJing in a club. But the work needs to be there to look after that. I'm not trying to rely on getting reloads, nothing like that. It's music season now for the first time. So I want to kind of get these albums out quick. I want to get them out quick. But not as quick as Wiley, though. Wiley's moving fast, bro. Big up Wiley, man. You're necking it, bro. Godfather 2. You get me? Godfather 3 coming in a hot set. See the promo and that. Yeah.
Do you work as fast as Wiley though? Because Wiley's clearly like he must be making.
Wiley's one of the fastest workers, but like the way I remember, I heard he lost like 100 tunes or something one time, or on a I don't know. It got put up online, some of his exclusives, and I was like, bro, that's my whole belly. That's my whole belly there. Like, yeah, bro, man, nah, big up Wiley, mad worker.
All right, then, cool. So, I mean, we could talk about your tracks, like the reloads, the radio sets, the bars, all day. I think, like, the missing piece to the puzzle in the journey so far is the album. So, Happy is finally here, and so many people are excited, and now D-Double can kick on and keep achieving and progress. So, it's a celebration, definitely, man. Congratulations, man. Yeah, hard. Nice one. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
D-Dub.
Make sure you guys check out the album. It's 31st of August, available on all platforms.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, respect the legend when you see one. That's how we'll end it.
And subscribe, you motherfuckers. Can't you see we've got legends in the building? Well done. Not for the radio.
#NFTR.